Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Dark Souls Let's Play. It's me, Dia, here with Derby as always. Derby looking fly in her new fit. We're over at Andre's. You can hear that, like that clank clank. That clank clank. The eternal clank clank of Andre. He just said that, dude, I think it's done. I think you're just gonna break it in the middle. Derby loves Andre because Andre does things like this. Remember how last time we upgraded our Zweihander to fucking +7? That's what's up. That's that hot shit, right? Derby's all about Hot Girl Summer with her two-handed sword +7. Do you think Andre came down here and just collected the last bits and pieces of that Titanite demon? Because he was straight up cutting pieces off that dude, right? That's what he was doing. That's what he was selling. So we're going down here today. We went down. We're slightly below the Undead Parish now. And we're about to cross into this threshold. That's what it looks like. So here we've got these lovely arches in this building here that we're below. We really can't see the shape of this structure from the outside, but here we go. We're going to go through this archway. And we come out into this lovely little forest. And it's just a nice little dilapidated green space with some building that used to be here. It's been overtaken by nature. Nature's healing itself in Darkroot. And that's where we are. It's this glowing flower. And just like... the flower's just so blown out. Oh, what's this? Oh, shit. Look at these guys. Look at this plant boy. Derby said no. Oh. Yeah, he went down, huh? Enemy ahead. Yes, there was. Look how lovely and lush this is. And dark. It's quite a low-key lighting zone. There we go. I was like, where's the fucking title card kick in? And so this is Darkroot Garden. My guess is because this used to be a garden space. And so the path branches here. Oh, look at this guy. He's coming. He's coming for us. Straight up. We were locked on too and we straight up missed. So this is an interesting thing where enemies here are just, in theory, should just melt. Because this is actually like kind of a lower soul level zone. Be wary of ambush. Be wary of lying in ambush. Oh, I see you, buddy. Down you go. They are not really prepared for our +7 Zweihander. You know, or the fact that we bumped our strength a bunch recently. Like, you know, there's a lot of interesting trade-offs in Dark Souls, and like one of them is, you know, you remember the skeletons. You can go do that right off the bat. Like, look at this fucking weird door. What's that all about, huh? So there's a lot of weird trade-offs in Dark Souls, like where you're gonna go. We went to the Depths and Blighttown before we came here. Because of that, this area is gonna be a little bit easier. The catacombs. There's a space, you know, the skeletons that we were getting our ass handed to us by in the over by Firelink, we can follow that path, and that's another path that, like, right now it's a little bit harder, but it's doable. This would have been doable just fine before we went to Blighttown. We just didn't go there. Fog wall ahead. For me, it felt more natural to go illusory wall. Illusory wall? Whatever could you mean? Look, it's a prize bonfire. We'll light the bonfire. And it does mean when you go back to those levels that they can feel a little bit easier. One, you've played the game more, so you're better at it. The lessons you were going to learn in those zones are the lessons you now learn here. Or you learned there, and so now you don't have to learn them here. You just know them. It's a part of learning how to play Dark Souls. Which, that's what getting good at Dark Souls means. Let's just be very clear here. Playing Dark Souls means getting good at Dark Souls, specifically. It means learning Dark Souls. When you get good at Dark Souls, you just get good at Dark Souls. You're not getting good at, doing your taxes or anything like that. Locked by some contraption. What an interesting, weird, glowing door. I wonder what could be behind it. Maybe if we go further this way, we'll find out. It's getting very cramped here. And there's a fog wall. There can't be a boss already, can there? What's this? Lying in ambush ahead. So we're gonna... Oh yeah, this is a spot for an ambush if I ever saw one. Oh, what's it? No, that was the thing. Lying in ambush, you say. Well, I'm still gonna take the stuff. Oh. We're gonna back off. That's what we're gonna do. Take them one at a time. The true Dark Souls way. Except for when we take both of them at once. Who wants a salad? They gave us a purple moss clump. I think fighting a lot of those guys, they give you a purple moss clump. This is a dead knight in a clearing. So it really is kind of designed to set you up before, oh, you're going to go to Blighttown, you're going to need to reduce toxin. By the time you get out of here, you should have picked up quite a number of those purple moss clumps from fighting these guys. But this is also, if I remember correctly, this is an entirely optional area. We don't need to go here. We could go through the entire game, never coming to this lovely forest. But we're coming to this lovely forest. And we're going to see what's around here. Attacking ahead. Well, there's nothing to attack here, my man. Oh no, there's this fucked up tree. That's right. Look at that. That did some shit that was uncomfortable. Look at this forest. This is... Now, we talk a lot about how Miyazaki loves his, like, weird murder forests and swamps and things like that, but this is such a strange... What the shit? Buddy, I forgot about you. Oh. Excuse me. Look at his face. Look at his face. He's so great. Hold on. We actually have to... Options. HUD. Off. Oh, wait. I needed to... I need to not do that. First. Options. HUD on. New equipment. There we go. Yeah, we need to get a picture of this guy's silly face. Because I don't have one, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Let's just... No, okay, a little bit back. There we go. Oh, there we go. Perfect. And then let's take a little picture of that. Look at his face. Look at it. He's smiling. He's so happy to be dead. So that happened. This is a magical forest. Miyazaki absolutely loves magic. Oh, he's got weird, like, oh, those are hands. He's got little hands on the bottom. Strange creature. Fucking, yeah, man. Great message. Yeah, very fucking strange. So he's like a frog. He's a frog stingray kind of guy. That's perfectly normal. Look at his weird long tongue. Has science gone too far? Derby doesn't know. Derby just knows to put it down. Oh, look at this. This tree is just spinning. That's that 2-hit combo with that's why 2-hit combo, which is about all you could manage given how slow it is. Look at this forest. I don't trust it. I don't trust any of this. Do you? Derby sure doesn't trust it. Derby's like, Derby's never seen this shit before, but you could hear just like the rustling of the leaves and everything. It's just so much. I hear movement. I hear a lot of rustling. Oh, there's weird bird calls. Maybe there is nothing over here. Maybe there's just... Oh, look at that guy. Oh, shit. What the shit? Yeah, Derby, don't fuck with it. Oh. What the... What did it drop? Treasure ahead. Green blossom. That's no good. This strange little lake with these weird frog manta ray things in it. I think more stingrays than mantis. Phew. I got the blood pumping. Alright, Derby, let's pray. Because we've seen some weird shit already this morning. Good job. Good job, Derbs. Your nice shield back. Put on your back. There you go. It's over here. Soul of a Proud Knight. It's less interesting, you know? But did it. Derby, queen of this two-handed Zweihander. Which he's a living knight, you see. He's like a oh, rest in peace, Proud Knight. There's nothing over here. It's just... I wonder how many people like saw that and it was like, oh, there's something down there. There's like a weird cave, and jumped down. And it's not a weird cave. God, it scared the shit out of me for a minute. I was just like, wait, was he not dead? He's dead. What's this? Item ahead. Look at this little pathway. And now we get dark cave sound effect. We can still hear the ocean waves of the rather still lake. Sound design in Dark Souls is both very good and very weird. these shadowy figures, these phantoms from other worlds, sliding in and out. Where is it? I don't know that I remember this pathway. Oh, there's another one of these guys. Plunk. Derby used to have to maximize the mace going through here. When you come here early, you've really got to like be on your game with the mace because these dudes are tough, and you need every little bit of bonus. The wolf ring. What is the wolf ring? What rings are we currently wearing? We currently have the old witch's ring on. We don't need that. It doesn't do anything. Oh, boosts poise. That's right. One of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. The wolf ring belongs to Artorias, the Abyss Walker. Artorias had an unbendable will of steel and was unmatched with a greatsword. So, there we go. Oh, no, we're glowing with the inner light of Artorias now. That is the one very strange thing that From Software does and just continues to do is these kind of like, they're like really cheap effects. I don't know what happened there. Someone killed themselves trying to get to us, I think, is what happened there. We can't jump down here. You might think you could, but we would die if we were to do that, clearly. That's not Artorias. That's a dead man who had the wolf ring on him. So it's curious what the ring is doing out here. And you'll say, Dio, how do you know that's not Artorias? And it's funny because, like, I can't like look, you know, go through here and then it's like, oh, and here's the body of just desiccated body. You can't look at that and go, oh, clearly one of the 4 Knights of Gwyn. But I'm sure plenty of people before the DLC came out and were like, oh, you know, all these items have purpose. This was the ring of the knights, you know, the Knight of Artorias. Clearly, ring is on this dude. No, that dude apparently just fucking fucked off and took Artorias' ring. It's interesting. I like the way these bricks are fallen. They have this little cave, and they've got this set of bricks here. Like someone was like, we should build a pathway through this cave. We'll go along with these steps, and then just kind of didn't. You know, like they were just kind of like, let's build a little archway to kind of show this cave is a nice place, and then never finished it. So now we got the wolf ring. So now we're poised up. And that's what's up. The wolf ring is really useful. Like if you want to, if you just want all the fucking poise, you could stack poise with heavy armor. But the wolf ring is great because you get, I think it's 40 poise. Let's see. Poise. Yeah, 40 poise. You get 40 poise just for putting on one ring, which that way you don't have to wear like the huge full heavy armor. You could be a naked knight with a big sword and still trade blows with your two-handed weapon, your big weapon, without having to put on a lot of armor. And so here's more of these sleepy knights. Go back to sleep. It's so funny how they animate initially. They stand up so impressively. So it's like kind of slow, lumbering giant of stone coming to life. And then you kill them. And these ones... Oh, shit. Oh, there's a bunch of dudes over here. Okay. There's him. And... Alright, come on. Come on, y'all. He got stuck behind a tree. Oh. just miss? He just swung over Derby's head. There we go. We got cocky there. We got ambushed. I was like, look at these sleepy little knights. Look at him doing ballet. But that's the kind of thing. It's really funny. This is what having the Havoc physics engine does is you have this grand, impressive stone knight. And these men are made of stone. These are animated stone statues. Let's be clear here. They may be polished stone, but they are stone. They're growing moss and things. And they animate to so lumbering, just getting up slowly. And you can't attack them while they're getting up. They are invincible until they're fully stood up. It's kind of a weird bit of like, you know, there's almost like a no, you cannot destroy this beautiful creature, this creation, until it's fully ready and like there to kick your ass. But then once you kill it, it turns into this just floppy like dildo sack. It's like a nothing. It's just this weird fluid mass that just kind of flops around. Oh hell yeah! There we go. Derby getting that armor. All this shit's going on over here. What the hell? Give me that purple moss clump. Wow. Look at all that business. But now Derby got the elite knight set. So Derby, why don't you put on that helm? Oh, Derby, you look silly. But this is, you know, this is one of those sets, y'all. We gotta see what our weight's like when we put all this on. It's probably gonna be, we probably don't have, nope, clunk. Let's see what we can wear of it, because this is good for the poise. So let's, actually that might not be that much. See a toggle our display. Here we go. So we need to drop our weight here. The thief mask weighs 1.2. Okay, so that's 4.5. So that goes us down a pound. Shadow mask is the lightest, of course. We wear a silly hat. Oh, Derby, you beautiful creature. Okay, wear a silly hat, Derby. You know one's coming. That's the one thing with Dark Souls. You can't pause. You know, so all right. So that's the heavy body. The body is probably where we can get the most back. So what if we just wore the robes and these? Oh, that's kind of a nice look. That gets us back to a moderate roll. What's our poise like now? Oh no. Clip that sword. So it gives us a poise of 58, so it's 15 more poise with just the pants and the gloves on, which isn't bad. Especially because we took the helmet off, which was giving us. We put Derby's silly hat on. Okay, Derby can still roll. Look at Derby. Fashion plate and a killer. Hey, buddy, get up. Bye. What could possibly be up there? I don't know. But let's keep exploring the grounds first. Because this is interesting. Oh, look, there's another one of these weird trees. This one's got snakes on it. Or no, that wasn't a tree. That was just... Look at this weird snake creature. It's like the Geico gecko grew snakes out of its neck stump. And see, like that you expect to be that you expect to be floppy, because it's, oh god, that's uncomfortable and weird and too snaky. You don't expect the body of like this dude to be that floppy, and yet there it goes. It even falls down. But then once it falls down, it's like this. Michael Lutz had some really good thoughts about that. I think it was on an episode of Game Studies Buddies. I don't remember which one, but if I ever do, I'll add it to the description. Is that everything? This area used to feel so much more expansive. It's like when you look at him. But yeah, I think that's it. Like that's this spot. Wow. How interesting. So we're gonna have to do this next fight. Because that's what's up here. Up here is a boss. And I want to bring in one of the NPC. There's an NPC here that I want to just... I'm gonna bring humanity and use that. Oh god, I can't. It's right. It's not like in... Well, maybe used to gain one humanity. No, because I have to go back to the thing. Okay. Well, yeah. All right. Well, so much for that. There's an NPC summon here that's actually kind of interesting, and I was going to bring that in, but bug ahead. Yeah, bug ahead. It's accurate. So this is an interesting fight. This is one of my favorite bosses that's coming up right now. And there's an NPC I like. She's like this weird witch. I don't remember what her name is, but I always like just grabbing her and bringing her in for the fight because one, it's helpful, especially when you're melee, and two, it's just fun. And I always end up doing this, like 9 times out of 10 I end up doing this after Blight Town, and so there's no one to summon, and if you're melee it just helps because it's not a particularly challenging boss fight. It can just be annoying. So here we go. This has like the best boss theme too. Look at this. Look at this thing. This is the Moonlight Butterfly. Not the Moonlit Butterfly, as a lot of people like to say. And this is what the fucking Moonlight Butterfly does. I forgot to put on my magic absorbing shield before coming here, so... you see it's like that spire on its head. When you kill the Moonlit Butterfly, the Moonlight Butterfly, you can turn it into a weapon. And that horn can be turned into the Moonlight Spear, I think it's called. And not the Moonlight Greatsword, as one often suspects. The Moonlit Horn, I think is what it's called. And it just wrecks shit. Now we have to go away very quickly. Yeah, there we go. Like, see, it's not a very complicated boss fight. She's gonna do some shit here that's just like beautiful magic shit, and you just dodge it. When you're not as high level and you're not like +7 weapon, it can be frustrating because you only get those few little shots in when she lands if you're melee. But just... And the thing that I love about it is you'll notice, yeah, that shit. She does that shit, which is cool. But see, like the tail is like roots. There's just so many like kind of like neat things that have to do with growth and fecundity and all of that standard mythological tropey crap. which is great. But she is a creation. We'll find out. And we're about to destroy this beautiful creation. But look at that. Boom. There we go. That was easy. Victory achieved. It feels really bad when you do it, especially at such a high level, just destroying something so interesting and beautiful. And like, see, look, there's like all this growth on this ledge here, and it's making weird magic shit. And there's magic shit in the air, because it's just an area that's just, you know, Miyazaki working very cleanly from the trope of like kind of the wild and the confluence of magic and how it creates these, these ponderously overgrown spaces. If you've ever watched like the 1980s movie adaptation of the King Arthur myth, Excalibur, there's like a whole bunch there that taps into that like very like kind of, especially particularly like 60s Arthuriana myth, and mythic understanding of like the natural world and paganism and being hippies and everyone's a vegetarian and having free love and growing their bushes out while their bushes are growing out literally in the forest. A whole lot of that going on there. But the natural world is full of magic, blah, 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 blah. That's why I grow wild. Now, here's a man who's down here just clutching something. What is he clutching? The Watchtower basement key. Huh. And a divine ember. And a homeward bone. So we can use that homeward bone if we want. He didn't go home. Instead, he turned into a statue. And he's just a little smith up here. Try attacking. What does it do? Oh, nothing. It does nothing. Just breaks his little bench. But let's, because we got a soul now. And we can look at that soul. The soul of the Moonlight butterfly. Soul of the mystical Moonlight butterfly, which flitters in the Darkroot Garden. Special beings have special souls. The butterfly's soul is a creation of Seath the Scaleless. Used to acquire a huge amount of souls or create a unique weapon. So we know that this is created by Seath the Scaleless. Seath, who was, he was a dragon who didn't have scales and he lacked immortality. And because of that, he allied himself with Gwyn. Which brings up another. See, the scale is interesting because he lacked the scales, so therefore he lacked immortality. Is one of the things they like to kind of, so at least it confuses the whole deal, the whole mythology of the dragons being. God, that scared the shit out of me again. What is it about the dragons that it is immortal? Are they just very, 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 very difficult to kill? And is it that time did not exist? If time doesn't exist, then there is no passing of time. Then, there is no ending of an individual's time. Time can't pass. You can't age. You can't die of aging. What is going on truly with all these dudes? It's hard to say. But here's the thing. We're gonna look first here, because look at that knight. There are multiple paths we can now take back through Again, we have multiple paths. This is kind of an interesting multiple path problem. And like none of them is particularly interesting or particularly more interesting than the other. They're all pretty good spots. We can. And we will just go back here in just a short minute because there's something we have to do here. We're not quite done. And here's the deal. Why don't you just like run it back real fast through all this shit? You don't need to kill all these dudes. You could just... They're not giving you a whole lot of souls, right? But you remember long, long ago when we first talked to Andre, we were going through his items, and he had something called the Crest of Artorias that cost 20,000 souls. Well, guess what opens that door next to that bonfire? It's the Crest of Artorias. Yes. And we are very close to having 20,000 souls. So I wanted to get as much as I could so I didn't have to eat so many of my little soul buddies. Hey, Artorias. How you doing?
My, that's a rare ember you have there. I've seen one of those before. It's the ember of a divine blacksmith. Might you consider leaving that with me? I can produce divine weapons with a flame such as that.
So, he wants this divine ember, and we're going to give it to him, because...
Thanks for that. You've made a fine decision. You soon shall see.
Okay, thanks, Andre. But now we
I'll be seeing you then.
We need
be
to do...
careful out there.
We need to munch on some souls. He's got a little bit more, and let's just use this one. We'll use both. Okay. Oh, it's more than I needed, but that's fine.
Well, hello. You need it.
No, I need you to sell me the Crest of Artorias. Thanks, buddy. Do you have any interesting? No, nothing's that interesting there. Should we buy some bolts?
Don't get yourself killed. Neither of us want to see you go hollow.
I don't want to see myself go hollow either, Andre. I don't know why I drank that. I hit the wrong button. That's why. I don't think Derby's going to be a crossbow person. She could, but we're not gonna. Sorry, Andre. Didn't mean to break your shit. So now...
Hello, you seem to need...
Andre can make us divine weapons. Which is cool. Because divine weapons work... Remember how the skeletons come back to life? Well, divine weapons make the skeletons stay dead the first time. You don't have to kill them twice. And one thing that's a good thing to do is you can do that with... You could reinforce... Okay, we need more souls.
Don't get yourself... Neither...
We need equipment. No. Browse these items. We're gonna munch some souls here. Munch this one. Okay. I don't know if Andre... Can you don't make things. No. Andre doesn't make... there's a special guy we have to see later. Okay. So there we go. We did that. We want to modify... Divine Claymore is a green Titanite shard. Oh, we don't have a green Titanite shard because we munched it. Ah, of course. And Andre, you don't sell them, do you? No. Well, you know, I'm sure we'll get a green Titanite shard again one of these days.
Don't get yourself killed.
We're not going to the catacombs just yet. We still got some space down here to cover. But so now we've prepared our claymore for divine ascension, which when we have to go to fight those skeletons will be helpful because in the catacombs, the Zweihander are just too damn big. Like, catacombs are narrow. There's narrow walkways. They will absolutely kill us. We need to be able to stab. Oh, that's right. We didn't rest at anything, so it's still everyone's still dead. That's good because chunk 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 trucking through here. Chunk chunk chunk. Hope no one pops out and ambushes me. I feel like there's one more dude that's supposed to ambush us, but he didn't pop. Which is weird. Maybe I just counted wrong. But so here we are. Here's this interesting door. This interesting dark glowing door. And we're going to open this up. And we're going to find out what's going on here. And use the crest of Artorias. How would you know that other than... Well, you'd say that crest of Artorias, you go like, well, it's 20,000 souls. I should buy the shit out of that. See what it is. And then you're just like, oh, it doesn't do anything. Oh, I didn't read the crest of Artorias before I did that. I think that tells you what it is, but we don't have it anymore, do we? No. Okay. Well, here's what we're going to do. We're going to read about the crest of Artorias. Crest of Artorias. This crest opens a door in the Darkroot Garden sealed by ancient magic. The door leads to the grave of Sir Artorias the Abyss Walker. Many adventurers have left for the grave, but none have returned, for they make easy prey for local bandits. With such dangers, the crest can do more harm than good in the hands of the uninitiated. Well, we are clearly fucking initiated, right? Derby is initiated up to the eyeballs. What's this right here? That person made a mistake. I wonder what's going on with them. Magic. Well, it is a very magical forest. What's going on here? Is there anything interesting over here? No, there's a lot of bloodstains over here, though. Look at all these bloodstains. What are they doing? Where are these people? What's that off in the distance? Do you see it? I see it. Have you spotted what I'm looking at? Over there, see? Right there. We gotta look over here. What is that? Look at that. Oh, look at him. Magic. He's got a catalyst in his hand. Could he be a friend? Oh, and there's another. Look at that. There's another person there. And then back there seems to be another person. There's a lot of people in this forest. I hope they're friendly. They're not. Look at that guy. Look at him. Look at him just rushing at us. Oh. He's tough. Boom. I have more poise than you, motherfucker. Derby, 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 Derby got that poise. Derby says, yeah, Derby. You're a champ. You're a goddamn champion, Derby. Yeah, let's heal up for a sec. Just forgot which button did what. I'm like, I gotta heal. That's the X button. No, it's not instance. All right, Derbs. Let's see what's going on here. There's a lot of people with big swords running through this forest. Oh, look at this. This wizard coming at us. This shit. Oh. Fuck this asshole. Yeah, shoot at the tree. Derby knows what's up. Look at this jerk off. This jerk off is still just shooting at this tree. He's gonna run out of magic missiles at some point. Yeah, you out of magic? You out of magic yet? No, you just figured out. Down you go, son of a bitch. You can see him trying to shoot that bullshit at Derby. Derby knows. Derby's smart. Derby's our beautiful, brilliant daughter. With a big sword and the power of Christ. Power of All-Father Lloyd. What else is out here? Who else is out here? We definitely saw some more figures than just those two. Though those were the most obvious ones. Oh, look at that. There's one over there. Oh, it's a cleric. He doesn't know that we're here yet. Oh, Derby, that was beautiful. Derby sniping with the lightning bolt. Ah, God. God bless Dark Souls. This game is so good. I want to put a different shield on. I want the crest shield. Yeah, that's a good shield for Derby. Look how beautiful it is. That's just a good anime-ass shield. And look at this son of a bitch over here. What's his deal? He's rushing at us. Some kind of barbarian-looking motherfucker. Derby. Boom. Bravo, Derby, bravo. So, there's like a whole little D&D party out here. We had like a weird berserker, and then we had we had a knight, a mage, a weird berserker or a cleric, and then a berserker. Is that everyone? Are we finally done? No, we need a thief, of course. Did you really think you could trade blows with Derby? Oh, he's getting that bleed build up. He's trying to bleed Derby. And Derby says no. Denied. Derby with the beat stick denials. Alright. Who else wants some? Huh? Oh, someone's out here. Derby. Down you go. That's more like it. Now it sounds like someone's shooting arrows. Who is shooting arrows? I'll show you who's shooting arrows. This asshole. This asshole's actually kind of tough. Don't worry, Derby, you got this. Catch him when he rolls. Alright, come on. Come on. There's a son of a bitch going off down there. Come on, come back up here. None of that bullshit. I'm gonna jump on you. See that hat? Look at this hat. Twin Humanities. The Black Bow of Ferris. And Ferris's hat. That's Ferris, the fabled archer. Derby, you took some damage from Ferris. Ferris is no joke. We respect the hunter. But we also kill that son of a bitch. And I think that's the last of them. But I love that there's this whole ass Dungeons and Dragons campaign just in this forest. It's like a bunch of like LARPers. A bunch of LARPers just came out here and they thought they were gonna like have a great time, and instead got fucking wrecked by this lunatic that decided to run through the forest. There's more of these tree bastards. Derby got reach, but she doesn't got that much reach. Derby can think that. See, the big thing about poise is you can get in close and you can swing and you can still get that hit off. You can just be like, I don't care that you're also attacking me. Like that. Which... it's all about winning the engagement. Is basically what poise is. Poise is all about just... I'm gonna kill you before you can kill me. Even though you know they're gonna attack you. There's this interesting precipice out here. What the... look at that shit down there. Look at that multi-headed snake dragon thing. There's behind us now. And look, there's the berg. And there's that hydra down there. We're gonna take a chance just to top ourselves up. Just because I don't know what else is in this forest. I don't remember. But yeah, so you see that hydra. You can go fight that hydra. And we will. Probably not today. I think we might actually... we might be just about finished. We've got a little bit... I want to explore this place a little bit, but I think we'll call it after we've explored this place. Just because this is a good place to stop. Jesus. So many of these fucking assholes. Both of them. One at a time. Down you go. That was a little... there was some phantom distance on that one. This sword did not fully connect. Ah. The Eastern Helm. The Eastern Armor. The Eastern Gauntlets. And the Eastern Leggings. I wonder if they call them Eastern in the original Japanese script. That's something I never actually looked up and would be interested to find out. Because look at this beautiful fog and surrounds this world. And like it helps by not having to draw on all these textures and stuff. But like this is just so good. Look at this. That got me. I'm not gonna... I'll admit it. That made me jump. That made me jump less. Oh, look at him. He's jumpy. Come on. Come on. Derby doesn't have time for this shit. Asshole. Yeah, that's right. I got so much poise, you can't even interrupt my casting. What? Purple moss clump. Derby going into stamina debt for that one. What else is going on here? This is just such a big forest area behind the crest of Artorias. Okay, we made the big loop. And now we'll just go right up through the middle, I guess. I don't think there's anything particularly interesting up here, just through the middle. I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly, there's not much of interest over there. What's this thing? This like weird glowy moss shit just hanging from trees. But there's this strange building. What is this strange building? Imminent tail. Whatever could you mean? Hello.
Is it not so that thou art new? Thou fared well to find me. But cometh thee not for the grave of Sir Artorius? My advice true. Forget this. The legend of Artorius art none but a fabrication. Traversing the dark. 'Tis but a fairy tale. Have thine own respect. Go not yonder knocking for nothing, I say.
Okay, I have to look this up because I don't remember what, yes or no. Okay, so we want to say yes.
Well, indeed, thou art a strange one. Nevertheless, I feel some liking for thee. I'm Alvina of the Darkroot Wood. I command a clan of hunters who track down defilers of the forest graves. What dost thou say? Wilt thou not join us? Oh, yes, I believe we would suit thee well.
We're not going to join her right now.
Oh, I see. 'Tis a pity indeed. But this is thine stubborn choice alone. I cannot enforce it upon thee. If thine mind should be altered, forsooth speak to me once more.
So this is Alvina. Alvina is this glorious, terrifying nightmare cat. Just look at this beautiful, beautiful specimen of a cat and that tail. We see Alvina, the rest of Alvina's body, kind of. Why is Alvina seated that way? Who can say? Only Alvina knows. But yeah. So she commands a covenant that is a PvP covenant. And it turns this zone into a cool PvP zone where people who aren't a part of the Covenant and are human can get invaded. We're not going to be human to go through there, so it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure it's only if you're human that you can get invaded. Okay, I think that rule still applies. I want to say Dark Souls 3 when they kind of like bring back this equivalent in kind of a really... The Dark Souls version itself is not that interesting. But this is, you'll see, where the mushrooms are. The mushroom people. We're going to find out all about the mushroom people later. Chest ahead. Oh, there is a chest ahead. Look at that. What's in here? Oh, it's this stone armor. So we could be like one of those guys. It's very heavy, as you might expect. And we're not prepared for armor quite that heavy yet. But so we're gonna call it here. We're not gonna go and do Artorias just yet. We're gonna keep cleaning up some of these last spaces. I think it's fair to speculate that the party we killed here were kind of the NPC equivalent of Alvina's hunters. They're not actually a bunch of LARPers that got stuck in the forest, so they could be. Maybe they were LARPing that they were forest defenders all along. And that's just some dude's cat. Yeah, we're gonna rest here, even though... No, we're not gonna rest there, because we killed everything in here. We don't need to rest there. We're gonna go back and rest at a real bonfire. Because we're not gonna go that way just now. We're gonna go this way. Simple as that. We could upgrade our sword some more. I think we've got the souls for it. Do we not have the Titanite? I don't think we have the Titanite yet. That's the problem there. That's the limiting factor. We still have to go that way. That's another branch before we go and see the grave of Sir Artorias. We're not interested in just that just yet. But oh buddy, we're gonna go to that grave of Sir Artorias. We got some words for him. Some abyss walking words. What up, Andre? Hey.
Well, hello again. You seem to be doing all right.
Yeah, we're doing great, Andre. Derby's doing great. Oh, we do. We have got one more large Titanite shard, so we can go... Oh, no, it's a Claymore. We don't want to upgrade the Claymore. We want to upgrade... reinforce weapon. No, we need 2 for that. Yeah. We could upgrade the Black Knight sword, but we don't want to use it. It's a shame we didn't get... We have 1 dragon scale. We could upgrade the Dragon King Great Axe. There's the Black Bow of Ferris. One thing we will probably do is we're probably going to keep the Crush Shield. We could upgrade... We could reinforce our armor. I don't know what we're going to keep yet so far. Armor doesn't make a lot of difference at all, but reinforcing your armor, because like... Does it actually increase poise? No, it doesn't. It just increases your basic stuff. But it's something to put points into if you like really want to. Like, you remember last time when we were getting wrecked by the demon at the bottom of the Undead Asylum, and it was like, let's try changing armor, because it's sometimes you just got to try like everything you can when you're just getting like, you know, hammered and you're frustrated, and it's just like, let's just peel this armor off, let's try something different, let's try no armor, let's try swapping up our weapons. Anything to get you out of that space you were initially in. But ultimately it really doesn't matter. But when you find a nice set that you like, and you can put points into it, that's the thing you can do. But for right now, we're gonna put a few more points into... We're gonna bump endurance. Okay, except, yeah. Hold on. Derby, don't drink that. Derby, you're too thirsty. That was all the souls we got? Really? We ate them all. Oh well. Well, shucks. Shucks, smart guy. We're gonna go fight one of these guys out here. Just because we only need like 1100. And we're real close to like 10. So love that thing. The great thing is you can absolutely use it to fight these jerk-offs. That's right. Derby's back. Derby is back for revenge, you motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck what you thought. Come on. Down here. Come on. That's right. Son of a bitch. I think maybe just to kill the next two of them again one more time. We'll get one more point. Throw that in endurance. So what are we currently wearing? We currently have the Elite Knight leggings and hands. We need to be able to get enough carry weight so that we can wear. What's the Eastern armor look like? Does that have any poise? That's got poise. Still rolling like that. Still walking like that. So that is a good look, Derby. We're not gonna wear that right now. We're gonna. It's the stone armor. Yeah, that's a roll, all right. Derby likes her crimson ropes for right now. And the goal is for Derby to have some big poise and still be able to just like do a basic medium roll. We want to be able to that fast roll. The really funny thing is in Dark Souls 2, they change it to not roll speed, but like but it's... Oh, he got all tangled up on his buddy. You dead yet? Good. Okay, that should be enough. That should be enough souls to get our next little point. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, fine. You know what? I think that's a longer walk than just going up here. So we're just gonna go up here. No, I guess that's about the same. Maybe this one is a little bit longer, honestly. But it'll be fun to see Derby wrecking shit. Look what Derby did to your friend. One-handed. Look what Derby did to you. One-handed. That's right. You all die. All of you. You know what? While we're here. Hold on. Derby's got some revenge to get. Drop good shit. Oh, we got the Balder side sword. I wanted their elite knight armor, but I like the cape. The cape is cool. This. Where is it? Where is this shit? There it is. Oh, I passed it. The Balder side sword. The knights of the ancient kingdom of Balder wielded these rock-solid longswords, which are excellent for thrust attacks. Balder was home of Night King Rendel, but the kingdom was reduced to ruins after a wide outbreak of undead. So this is their first kind of, you know, peek at like the extent of the undead curse. Balder, some faraway land that itself, it's not, you know, it's not the kingdom of Lordran. It's It's outside of the Kingdom of Lordran, and they too got the curse. So it's not just a Lordran specific thing, because we know that there are places outside of Lordran. We know that like where they don't use souls as currency, things like that. But the Baldur's Side Sword speaks of an outbreak beyond the boundaries. So it is kind of, a wider thing. The Dark Souls world is elusive and difficult to map and make sense of because it's so elusive. And what we get are little bits and pieces of palimpsest. Like we don't even get like a full text that's a palimpsest. We get like little torn bits of paper that are clearly palimpsests themselves. So yeah, let's level this up. Let's get this point in endurance. Equip load up to 74.4. That increases our defenses even. Isn't that fancy? Okay. Now let's take a look. Let's see what we can. Yeah, that's so much poise. What is the Elite Knights? The Elite Knight set. Where is the Elite Knight set? The Eastern Armor. 39 poise. That's a lot of poise there. Okay, the Elite Knight set is 20. And the Eastern Armor is also 20. It has lower magic defense and lower lightning defense that we're currently wearing. So 12.3. That's the Elite Knight. 11.7. The Elite Knight's actually lighter weight. So we'll try that first and see. Nope. We got a ways to go before we can fully embrace the way of being a big knight in armor. But that's okay. What does the Wanderer coat look like with these boots, actually? That might be a good look for Derby. That's still a good roll. That's not a bad look. But I think... Yeah, no question there. That's a better look and a better armor. So, there we go. That's another episode of Dark Souls. I hope you had fun. I did. And I'll see you next time as... Well, gosh. Are we going to do the basin, or are we going to go back to Firelink and maybe go and see what those skeletons are all about? We'll probably do the basin next time, but we'll see. Until then, be good and have a great weekend. Bye, y'all. Wait, say goodbye, Derby. Bye.